Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to the Remarkable Man Show. If anxiety, fear, and self-doubt are running the show, you got to do this. Let's go.
Gentlemen, the world needs remarkable men. This is your time, and this is your show. I'm your host, Dwayne Klassen, and welcome to the Remarkable Man Show.
Yes, gentlemen, this is your time and this is your show. Welcome to the Remarkable Man Show. I'm your host, Dwayne Klassen, and today, gentlemen, this is about you in your stuff, all up in your head and out of your heart. Yeah, you're dealing with anxiety, you're dealing with fear, you're dealing with self-doubt. Now, I'm doing this episode because I'm there too. Yep. Yours truly, can really go down that rabbit hole of fear and anxiety and self-doubt myself. In fact, I let it run the show earlier today. I did. I was feeling a whole lot of heavy weight. I got a lot on my plate right now. I've got a book that I'm about to publish very soon. More about that very soon. I've got a lot of different programs that I'm going to be doing. I've got to do my videos. There's a few things that didn't come to pass that I was anticipating that would happen this week, and it didn't. And it just left me feeling this heavy weight isn't going to go away. And I've been feeling it all morning. And I went, what the hell? It wasn't until I just remembered who and what I am. And this is what I want for you. And what I did to transmute that energy and flip the script, because you can, in real time, flip the script. And the reason why you are feeling the heavy energy is because you've allowed your shadows to be like something that you collect as a souvenir. You're allowing some of this stinking thinking to be your default, as if it is all of who you are, right? Like, how are you going to get through this? You always end up here, or this is who you are, or why is this always happening? Do you catastrophize your situation? So take a moment and look at your life right now. And I want you to identify that one key area where you're feeling the most heavy energy. Is that in your relationship? Is that in your business? Is it your finances? Is it your sense of purpose? Yeah. What is it? So now I want you to look at the evidence at hand. Sure, things may be going sideways. Maybe right now your bank account isn't showing the numbers or the commas that you want. But I want you to understand, you're watching this video, you're alive, you're breathing, you've probably had something to eat today. You've got a roof over your head. You've got internet, wherever you're watching this from, and you've always been okay. May not be the life of grandeur, but you've always been okay. You've always been looked after in some way, shape, or form. And this is what gets me through. As muddled as I can get my day, and as much as I can go down that rabbit hole of stinking thinking, when I'm there, it just means that I'm disconnected to my source. It doesn't matter what faith you are. We're all connected. We're all dialed into a power greater than us. And we get into our funk because we forget that we are connected. We forget our true power. And we think our power is externalized. It's outside of ourselves. So we don't have that autonomy to be able to affect change. But you do. I do. And I just have to remind myself of, like, Jesus, Dwayne, look how small you're thinking. Now, I've said this before on my channel, that if you don't know me, I'm 6'4". Listening to this on iTunes, go to the Remarkable Man Project YouTube channel and you can see the video. Yeah, I'm a tall guy. It'll blur it out a little bit, but this is me. I am 6'4", and I can dominate a room. I have a baritone voice when I am speaking from here. But when I get into my little boy, or when I get into the stinking thinking and I forget who I am, I'll speak from here. It just closes up my ability to articulate powerfully, because I'm playing small. I'm allowing the anxiety, I'm allowing the fear and the self-doubt to control the narrative. But what that is a lie. None of it's true. This is my default. This is who I am. And if I was to stay in that funk, this video would not be created. This podcast would not happen. But I have to claim who and what I am, and I have to press record regardless. So I might as well step into my power and serve, because that's what I'm here to do. And when I'm in my stinking thinking, I forget all of that and I make it about me, my ego. Now, it might be hard for some of you to grok at a deeper level, but when you are in that situation, and I want you to look at the situation that you're in, remember, what part of your life is causing all the frustration, pain, and anxiety? Are you thinking about you, or are you thinking about them? And when you think about them, are they stronger, more powerful, or more confident in who they are? And are you showing up to them as weaker? Are you showing up to them as not self-assured? Chances are you are. So if it's the relationship container and you're feeling this energy, you have forgotten your masculine frame. You've acquiesced more. You know, we talk about this, that you're more in a feminine energy. It's not a bad thing, but in a man, it means he's more indecisive. It means he is more in his feeling center. And so what ends up happening is you feel everything. It can be overwhelming for a lot of men. And you might be going through that where everything is triggering you. Everything is going sideways and you become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Rarely does it get better when you are in that funk. No, it gets worse. You need to flip the script. And I'm here to implore you to do this, to sit in the silence and recognize that, yeah, you are off course, brother. And it's all you. It's not anything outside of you. And yep, you could blame it on your boss. You could blame it on your girlfriend or your wife, your kids, family, all kinds of external circumstances. And yep, you would be justified. You would be definitely right. Right. So that's the ego trying to make you feel that you're right and justified for playing small. Well, look at all this external circumstance. Look at the evidence that I've stacked against me for living this life or living in this funk for this period of time. But what you're failing to understand is that these circumstances are here to teach you. Those people triggered you because it's already inside you, had nothing to do with them. And I know you're probably maybe even triggered with me saying that, but it is a truth. You're only being triggered with what's inside. So if you're angry and someone poked the bear, that's inside you. And that was their job. And they did it well. They're here to trigger you, to get you to understand what's already inside you, that you need to heal, brother. Oh, there are no accidents. This is just an incredible, incredible set of coincidences and synchronicities to get you to this place. So understand that the law of attraction always works. I've gone down the road myself where I'm going, well, this doesn't work. Holy crap. I've been doing the law of attraction, Think and Grow Rich, Science of Getting Rich, all of it. I have done it, Master Key, videos, all the gurus that are in the manifesting space. And here I am in a funk. Bank account's not reflecting my focus and all the affirmations I'm doing and the stomping on my feet that I am awesome and I'm a remarkable man and I am manifesting millions. Well, the truth is that's more from a place of desperation. The law of attraction is working based on my frequency. And James Allen wrote in the classic, As a Man Thinketh. And in it, he says, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So if your circumstances, my circumstances, are not reflecting back that which you desire, then who are you being in the moment? What being is bringing that forward? So I just have to look around and recognize that if I'm in a funk, if I have financial challenges, if I am not being effective, I'm allowing my ego to take control, then I know I'm not being remarkable. And I am not being the authentic self in that moment. I have to recalibrate. I have to do a level 3 diagnostic and be brutally honest. And I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to ask yourself in this way so it lands. Where are you fucking lying to yourself? Oh, that stings a little bit because it's not, where are you lying to yourself? No, it's where are you fucking lying to yourself? And when I say that to the man in the mirror, whew, oh man, the ego does not like that. And I have got to call myself out. Like, oh, where am I lying to myself? And at the end of the day, the lie is that I am small. The lie is that I'm not good enough. The lie is that I don't have what it takes. The lie is that I'm not financially where I want to be. Now, my truth is that I am more powerful than I could ever imagine. And I am not going through this world, this experience on my own. Right. When you feel that you're low energy, you're stinking thinking, the funk that you're in, most times people are feeling very much alone. They have lost their connection to source. They've lost their connection to God. They've lost their connection to their true power. I'm here to remind you that you are a remarkable man. And I don't want you lying to yourself that says you're not. It's inside you. It's always been inside you. And there's a great analogy to this. It's like when Michelangelo was asked about how he was able to carve one of the most famous statues in history, David. He said, oh, that was easy because I wasn't carving David. David was already inside. All I had to do was remove the pieces. You, my friend, the remarkable man is already inside. You just have to remind yourself of that. I have to do it too on a consistent and daily basis. I have to remind myself of just how powerful I truly am. It's one of the reasons I created the Remarkable Man Project. It's why I created the Remarkable Man Show and why I do the coaching that I do. Because I know so many men around the world are going through their perfect storm, just like I did. And they don't feel like they're able to access support that is in alignment with where they're at and where they want to go. And it's so imperative that you understand that you've got support. It's going to be this podcast. It's you being a part of the Remarkable Man Project. Brother, I see you. I see you for who and what you are. And it is your time to rise. It is your time to let go of what the ego is telling you that you're not. Bullshit. You are a remarkable man, and you're here to be a champion to the women in your life. You're here to be a hero to the children in your life, and you're here to be a brother to each other and live the remarkable life you desire. You're the architect, brother. So look at your situation. Look at how much you're lying to yourself when you say you're not good enough. Look at how disconnected you are when you are questioning your relationship or where she's at. Know if there's a lot of friction there, it's just because you're in the wrong frame. She's too far in her masculine, you're too far in your feminine. So you're having a power struggle. You've got to amp up and get back into your authentic masculine so that she can feel your strength. She can feel that you've got this and you have the answers and the solutions. And most of that's going to come from emotional intelligence that you can share with her that, hey, babe, I got this. Had to go through a bit of a funk there, had to go through my stuff and my bullshit, but I listened to Dwayne on the Remarkable Man Show, and yeah, I got this, babe. And if you do this from the core of who you are, she's going to feel it. And that allows her to soften and surrender into her feminine energy. And now the power struggle is over, and you get back into the frequencies that serve the relationship. And you'll understand how quickly the fear can dissipate, the anxiety can dissipate, and you get back to being remarkable. Gentlemen, that's what I got for you today. I hope this was of value to you. If it was, please like, share, comment on it. I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback. If you're listening on iTunes, give us a 5-star review, comment on it. Let's get the algorithm pumping out the Remarkable Man Show. And if you want to watch the video version, go to the Remarkable Man Project on YouTube. That's our channel. And connect there, subscribe, and leave a comment. It's a nuanced conversation. So I want to hear what you're going through. and what you're doing to overcome it. Did this help? Is this of value to you? What more can I add to give you the insights and the tools that you need to truly be the remarkable man you know is within? And if you want to work one-on-one, click the link in the show notes or the description to book your breakthrough discovery call. Let's have a powerful conversation about where you want your next breakthrough. And of course, join the Remarkable Man Project School community. This is your brotherhood. This is your place for leadership empowerment and to get the tools you need to raise your game. And get your copy of the Remarkable Man book, Champions to Women, Heroes to Children. There we go. Get it in focus. And Brothers to Each Other. Yeah. Available on Amazon. Click the link below to get your copy today. Brothers, we're living in a really crazy upside down world. It's so imperative that men step up into their authentic masculine power, because now more than ever, this world needs remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? Thanks for joining us here on the Remarkable Man Show. Be good to yourself, and remember, you're not alone on the journey. I've got your back. We'll see you again. We'll talk to you soon. All the best. Cheers.
Thank you for listening to the Remarkable Man Show podcast. If you like what you heard and you want to know more, go to dwayneklassen.com for your free resources. As well, subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and most podcast platforms, and leave us a 5-star review to help grow the channel. Watch the video version on the Remarkable Man Project YouTube channel. Now get out there and be remarkable.